Bienvenue sur Fight Minds.
Gilbert, thank you very much for your time. I really appreciate it. I think that you are such a special fighter because we have seen it like during the last years. You have been choosing people that nobody wanted, like Hamzat. You have been taking a lot of fights. And to me, the last fight is something that you could have won if you wouldn't have taken it on such a short amount of time. What do you think?
I don't like to take nothing away from my opponent because he fought a good fight. I got injured, nothing that he did wrong, but I agree. I should wait a little bit more time. But we learn, you know. So I learned the lesson. Now I'm gonna respect my body. I'm gonna respect my rest, and most important, I'm gonna respect the training camp. You know, because these training camps like 8-10 weeks, getting the body ready, getting ready, study the guy, focus on one guy. So that's what I'm doing next. Kind of like taking my time a little bit, enjoy. I don't regret taking that fight because it was the #1 contender fight. So I say yes and they got it. But the one thing that I regret, I beat Jorge Masvidal here in Miami, in the same arena that I'm gonna fight Saturday. I don't even celebrate. I was already like, I need to get another one. I need to get, you know. What
is it? Is it the adrenaline, or what is the thing that excites you?
It's the adrenaline, but it was a little, was the excitement, you know, like I fought in Brazil, then I fought here in Miami, and it's that addiction for the dopamine, for the adrenaline. I want more, I want another one. But we need to be able to control that too. That's one thing that I'm getting better in, is to control that. Like, it's seasons, you know, get ready, fight, celebrate, take a little time off, and then we will do everything again.
You think that you needed to process it a little bit more?
Yes, I think so. I think I should wait a little bit, take a little bit more time. I knew I need to do one more fight, so why hurry, you know? Like, and since that, Leon just fought once. He just fought Kobe, and now, like, he should fight Bilal, but they didn't fight yet, so why did they hurry, you know? But it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta make a mistake to learn, and I take it, you know, I made a mistake, but now I learned. The most important is not make a mistake, you know, not. If you do make a mistake, you gotta learn from it, and I learned. So
that's the thing that you learn. Were there some signs, because, you know, it's a bit difficult. We see that some other fighters have been doing the same, like Volkanovski, I mean, and it went worse for him, you know. So the question is, were there some signs that you can feel from your body, your mental part, or something that you're like, maybe I know my voice is telling me that this is not right, or not at all, you were just continuing and you were in the flow?
I was feeling, what took me the hardest part was the opportunity. Like, if you win your fight for the title, that's what I've been working so hard for, so I said yes. But looking back, I pushed it a little bit because it was 3 fights in 5 months and one being 5 rounds. So it was a lot on the body, because it's not just the fights, the preparation, I'm all sparring, wrestling,
the weight cuts, etc.
Weight cuts. So it was a lot on my body, but like I said, now I gotta respect the process. I gotta train super hard for a fight as the way I train hard. And then I gotta fight. I'm gonna celebrate that fight. I'm gonna take that time to recover my body, and then we're gonna restart the process again. So I make that criteria now to get a fight. I need to rest, I need to respect the body, then I'm gonna take another fight.
And so, did you respect your body now?
I do. It made, you know,
it took some time.
After a couple mistakes, now I learn.
Look, for me, you are a type of fighter that has an insane resume on the ground. But somehow, like a lot of fighters, I think that you fell in love with your wrist. Exactly. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? Because often we see some people that are specialized in one thing, like Khabib, and some people that are like a bit good in everything. You are more like a complete fighter now, but don't you think that sometimes you don't use this thing that is like your specialty, and I think that almost no one in your division can beat you over there?
I like that. I'm going to use it more.
Take note of it.
Thank you. But I think everything changed because that first knockout. When I started knocking guys out in the training and on the fight, I fell in love with that. It's just different. The ability to put the guy to sleep with a punch, it's crazy to explain, but it just feels nice. You're like, oh my God, I put this guy out. Like back in the days, it feels like that I took his soul. That's my soul now.
I understand.
So whenever you fell in love with that, you just want to get better with that. For sure, I don't want to lose my jiu-jitsu, but sometimes I get I get caught on that, like fell in love with the knockouts. But now being more experienced fighter, like I said, next month I'm doing 10 years that I'm in the UFC. So I'm a veteran, and now I learn with a lot of mistakes, with a lot of wins too. But I learn, and I'm kind of every fight I'm trying to put everything together, using my striking, using my takedowns, using my jiu-jitsu, and be more precise. What the technique I'm gonna pick for this type of fight, you know? So
adapting to a specific fighter, like now you fight that this is what I wanted to talk about, like Jack Della Maddalena. Do you really plan something specifically for him, for this type of body, etc.? Okay.
For sure, like my training partners are the guys that do the stuff that he does, that good boxing, good combinations, strong physically, young, has the same type of body, it's switch stance like he does. So whenever I'm getting ready to a guy, I'm gonna try to bring, if I don't have at my gym, luckily at my gym I have a lot of guys with the different sizes, it's kind of easy to pick. But even if I don't, I'll hire a couple guys to come and do that style. So,
but it's a bit difficult because, objectively speaking, Poirier, Dustin Poirier, and Jack Della Maddalena have a really good boxing.
Yes.
So not everyone can be can do that. So
sometimes you gotta hire 2 guys to make you ready for 1 guy. You know. So that was not the case. I had Andre Fialho, who was a good teammate of mine, that he was doing a great job mimicking Jack Della Maddalena. I got Angelusa, Jason Jackson, Vicente Luque. Those were one of the guys that was mimicking him. Guys with the heavy hands to take down defense. So I think I'm more than ready for this fight. But this is the fight that I gotta mix it up. I think if I go out there just box with Jack, it might be a mistake. But if I go out there kickboxing with him, box, kick, knee, elbow, takedowns, grappling, wrestling, put him to my game, I think I'll be able to dominate him.
Of course, it's just an opinion, but like the key here is also the experience that you have.
Yes.
Like you have like a lot of experience now. You've been fighting with a lot of different fighters, and the fact of mixing that up, I'm pretty sure that this is the key. There is like a fight between Dustin Poirier and Benoit Saint-Denis. What do you think of that fight?
I think that's going to be fight of the night. I'm looking for a fan of both guys. Benoit Saint-Denis is a monster, and I like the military mentality, the way the guys fight. He's a grappler too. He started grappling, and now he fell in love with the striking, heavy hands, crazy kicks. And Dustin Poirier is a dog, you know. Like I like Dustin Poirier personally very much. I think it's gonna be a crazy fight, you know. If I gotta pick, I'll pick Dustin just because of the experience and like so many years in the UFC, so many. It's gonna be a 5 rounds fight. It's not gonna be 3 rounds. I gotta pick Dustin, but there's more margin, you know. I think it's gonna be a very close fight, and we're gonna be entertained with this fight.
For sure. Do you think that the KO is gonna have an impact? Because it
I
took
don't
like
think so, because he took a big time. You know, I wish Volkanovski was taking that much time.
Exactly.
That was a long time ago already. You know, I think that knockout, the high kick knockout, changes you a little bit. But if you took the proper time to rest, to heal, to come back, to get your confidence back, it's not gonna affect it that much. But if you come back super quick, I think it plays a huge game in.
And from what you saw, last question concerning that fight, like from what you saw, like you're saying that he has a good grappling. Dustin Poirier is a black belt too. Do you think that there is someone that has an advantage? Because in striking, we know it's going to be a war. But like maybe with the grappling, there can be an advantage for someone. And as you are so good, can you tell us what you think?
I think Benoit Saint-Denis, I think if I'm on his corner, I'll advise him to get more takedowns. I think he can take Dustin down and be on top. If I was in the Dustin corner, I would say if he sees a takedown shoot to get it, don't just brawl. But I don't think they both will listen to me.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're gonna trade. I think they're gonna stand on the middle, on the pocket, and they're gonna throw bombs. Dustin's very durable. I don't know. It's gonna be a good fight. Let's see, on the ground, both guys are high level. Maybe Benoit Saint-Denis a little bit stronger, but Dustin so much experience. I think it's kind of even. I think they both very good. That's the fight that for sure I want to win my fight. I do believe I will, and I want to run and watch this fight. What
are your next plans? Of course, you have to focus on that fight, but are you still motivated on the same way? But like now with the learnings,
The goal is to become a champion. You know, I know I can beat anyone on my division at any given day. I'm ready to start proving that and make a run for the title. So that's the goal, to beat Jack Della Maddalena Saturday, destroy him, put a big statement. If I need to do another one, I'll do another one, but that's the motivation, that's the goal, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
That's the next step to become
And last question, now I want to know if you could talk to Gilbert from 10 years ago. What would be the tip that you would say to him?
The things that I still telling myself, you know, gotta be consistent, gotta work super hard, you gotta be humble, not humble like being a victim, no, but you know, be honest, be humble, but work super hard, be faithful. I have my faith, I'm Christian and I believe in God, so your faith gotta be strong, your family gotta be strong, and work as hard as you can, you know, and be humble, that's it.
Thank you very much. Really was a pleasure. I wish you all the best. Like I really, I'm looking forward to see you mixing up a lot.
We will. I will. Thank you guys.
Okay.
Pour parier sur l'UFC 299 avec les meilleures cotes, rendez-vous sur unibet.fr. Profitez d'un free bet allant jusqu'à 100 € à l'inscription avec notre lien qui se trouve en description de cette vidéo. S'il vous plaît, jouez de manière responsable avec une approche récréative.
100 € de bonus sur ton premier pari.